This just into our newsroom. We now have a statement from Governor DeSantis' office. It reads in part, Governor DeSantis rejects attempts to scapegoat the Jewish community. It has no place in Florida. Through legislative proposals, laws, and decisive executive action, Governor DeSantis has a proven record of supporting the Jewish community and fighting anti-Semitism and the boycott, divest, and sanction movement in Florida. The Anti-Defamation League reports extremist incidents like we saw this past weekend have been on the rise since 2020, both here in Florida and elsewhere around the country. News4Jax reporter Ann Maxwell spoke with local faith leaders as well as the deputy director of the League's Florida chapter. Ann?
Tom, they all condemned the hate on display here in Jacksonville this weekend and said we as a society need to stand up against this, saying it's important not to let this become normalized.
Florida has seen a dramatic rise in anti-Semitic incidents, according to the Anti-Defamation League, a 50% increase from 2020 to 2021. And this weekend, more.
It was quite disheartening.
Jesse Holzer is a cantor at the Jacksonville Jewish Center.
Does it make you feel less safe?
It makes me check my rearview mirror, once in a while. I wear a skull cap, a kippah, and so I express my Judaism outwardly, not inwardly. And so it makes me second guess. Do I wear a hat where I go certain places? Do I not go certain places now?
The latest FBI data on hate crimes is from 2020. It shows about 56% of religiously motivated hate crimes were committed against the Jewish community. But in Florida, it was 80%, with 16 anti-Jewish crimes reported that year. Lonnie Wilk is with ADL Florida.
The individuals that express anti-Semitism usually don't stop, by the way, just with anti-Semitism. When people express racism, they usually don't stop with racism. So we need all community leaders, all elected officials and candidates, everyone to speak out forcefully and frequently to say that Jacksonville and Duval County are no place for hate.
Holzer says the best way to counterbalance hateful rhetoric is to stand up against it and love your neighbors.
I hope that we don't have to turn off the lights, metaphorically and literally, but rather we can share that light with others, and that we can realize that that's the message of this season of darkness that we are in, is to spread light and not spread hate.
And as you saw, the ADL keeps track of anti-Semitic incidents around the country, and they ask anybody who experiences them to report it to them. We'll have a link where you can do that in this story on news4jax.com. Live from the South Bank, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.